Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles 4. In the last episode, we saved this general and,
we need to talk about how much ammo you're using.
and Alicia went down again when the last stand. She stood up this time. And also Karen got shot because these Imperial bastards are Germans.
It's a beauty to behold, right? Everyone says they love it.
I'm not trying to be really mean against Germans, I'm just saying that they are what Germans were doing back then. I really hope no one's thinking I hate them, because I really don't. I just dislike them back then. I really have nothing bad about them now. I mean, I'm part German, so... Even if I don't think that matters to people.
Yeah, about that. Mortars can make pretty fireworks, but it's a little...
extreme.
What's that supposed to mean? I may not have Deadeye Kai's accuracy, but I'm not wasting my ammo willy-nilly.
Yeah, but if you don't plan ahead, you'll run out of ammunition at the worst possible moment.
Is this gonna be a resupply order?
I'll just take someone else's ammo. By force, if I have to.
Jeez, woman.
Sheesh, you really did grow up in the States.
If only you could call in a supply drop. It'd be perfect for when you need a little extra firepower.
There has to be some way to make it work. Ammo shortages are a real threat to the guys on the front lines.
The front lines, Aw, Kai. Are you worried about Raz?
No.
Alright, I'll think it over. For dear sweet Razzie.
Alright then, resupply.
Thank goodness. A secure ammo supply route. Oh, I mean... For the record, I'm happy for everyone, not just Raz.
Mm-hmm. Sure you are, Lena. Sure you are. Anyway. Can I save? Save. Let's go.
Guess that's a wrap.
All the Resistance members made it out safe as well.
And the General?
The interrogation was rough on him, but it's nothing life-threatening. He's safe in the car. We'll take him to our headquarters. I think it's time he joined us as our leader.
I see. Glad to hear it.
We can handle the rest from here. You'd better get going. You're all in a hurry, aren't you?
Yeah. We need to end this war before springtime, remember?
It's a promise, then. My baby's counting on me. Ah, right. You should know. If it's a boy, I plan on naming him Claw.
That's a nice gesture.
What? I don't know if I really deserve to have someone named after me.
He's got a point. You don't want him turning out to be a stick in the mud like this guy.
Well, if he's a stick in the mud, he'll be a tough one. And that's good enough for me. Goodbye, everyone. I wish you all the best of luck.
That car, huh?
Oh no.
Sniper!
Damn it! They're after the General!
Watch it. No! Was it serious? Is it too late?
Is he...
So, come on, man. Come on. Stupid Imperials. Fuckers.
I need to move. Come on.
God damn it. And now a babies without a father.
These resistance guys are all just civilians, huh? No regulations to follow. No medals for their heroes.
That man deserves
If
one.
anyone's a hero, it was him. He ran on his own faith. We'd never have rescued the general without him.
But he had a reason to survive. You all heard him. How could he leave his baby behind?
He lived a life to be proud of. He never turned away from doing the right thing. Not even when it meant death.
One more reason we have to stop the Empire.
We made him a promise.
Yeah.
Sergio, what do I do with all this cotton?
Could you roll them up into little pieces? About the size of a fingertip. I soak them in alcohol for disinfecting.
Okay.
Those are a bit too small, sweetie. They'll have to be a little bigger than this.
But you said it had to be the size of a fingertip.
I'm sorry. I forgot your hands are a wee bit smaller than mine. How about this? I need them the size of a hard candy. You've had those before, haven't you?
Uh-huh. One of the soldiers gave me one yesterday.
There you go, then. Just fill up the jar with cotton balls that size.
They're just trying to sweet up the mood. I just watched a man die, and the baby will no longer have a father.
I have to say, my job's gotten a lot easier with such a helpful little assistant. Thank you, Angie.
I wish I could stay here and help you all the time, Sergio.
I'd be happy for the help. Karen's skilled, but she's better suited to surgical matters. You'd make a fine nurse one day, if you wanted to be one. I guarantee it.
I wish I could. Then I could stay with everyone forever.
Oh, I'm sure you can. What's got you so uncertain?
Emergency transmission? There's always an emergency.
I see. That's everyone accounted for then. Thank you for the report. The ship will be back on course soon. Do what you can to help finish resupplying and prepare to embark.
So, Squad E made it back in time.
Yes, just as expected.
Then they gotta go right back
Their morale
out, I'm
seems low
sure.
right now. There were some losses suffered in the local resistance group. On the other hand, the team seems more united in their goal than ever before.
I'm glad they're on our side, but I'm afraid the key to the rest of this operation...
That's one of the blocked transmission lines. It's coming from Ship 1. We're being hailed by the Cavalier.
Oh no.
Put them through, now!
Yes, sir. Captain.
Oh boy.
Are we going to lose the Cavalier too?
Interlude.
Oh.
The Witch and the Wolf.
Get stuff just for them, huh?
Mr. Wallace, the Resistance wanted you to have this medal. Please accept it as a token of their gratitude.
Well, we can't just skip this. We have to see the story. So, let's take a look.
I've tracked the Centurion's position to this area. Right where we want them.
Son of a bitch.
So how do you plan on taking them down?
Our goal is to capture the ship, not capsize it.
Capsize. Sure get hung up on details, my man. The snow cruiser is a beautiful piece of work, but it's not like you'll get to keep it. I get why Doc Belgar's taking a scientific interest in it. So what's your horse in this race, Forseti?
A promise.
Promise?
Primaria, I'll have you sortie as well. But know this, failure is not an option. Nor shall disobedience be tolerated. Belgar's orders. Should you repeat the same mistake, you'll be sent back to the research facility.
That's the problem. This is why she goes on a rampage and stuff, because all you do is treat her like some machine.
Whoa there. What do you mean by that?
The laboratory is demanding we return their Valkyria. One of its top researchers, Professor Forster, has defected. Since then, our working relationship has been strained. We've been ignoring their demands thus far, but should you fail to prove yourself useful on the Crystal Sea...
Ah, son of a... Interruptions as always.
Holy shit! You really suck at this. Sure, you're an ace when it comes to war, but you don't have a clue how to treat a lady.
Yeah, she's a lady, not some... thing.
I beg your pardon?
What the hell are you doing, twisting her arm like that before the final showdown?
This is why you lose.
Seriously, what do you and Belgar think Primaria is?
A weapon. A tool. Nothing more.
Look, Forseti. And you too, Primaria. We're all comrades in arms, aren't we?
What?
Comrades?
I think this was kind of the same position that Salvaria was in. I mean, she basically got rejected by Maximilian.
Of course. Live together. Fight together. What else would you call that but comrades? So come on. We can afford to act like a team, right?
I think not.
You're just an asshole and nobody likes you.
I want nothing to do with it.
I want nothing to do with him.
Have it your way, Forseti. Carry on with your plan.
Didn't even hear him talking that. Tears from a witch. What is all around the room here?
You're nothing but a failure.
Oh, jeez.
Just a useless defect.
Perhaps I ought to return it to the laboratory. No matter. There's more where it came from.
Why? I gave them everything, and still they brand me as worthless. Am I truly nothing but a failure?
Salvaria, you are the pride of the Empire. Prove your loyalty to His grace. Show the world your power.
Help me. Someone, please. Save me.
Hey, you in there?
It's that obnoxious man.
Well, that obnoxious man's kind of trying to help you.
I hear Fenrir in there, which means you're in there too, aren't you, Princess? I need to speak with you. Coming in, okay?
No! Stay out!
Whoa now. You okay in there? You're crying again?
I told you to stay out!
Fine, my bad. You're right, it's rude to enter a lady's room without permission.
Then leave me be. You could wait a millennium and still I wouldn't invite you in.
Huh? So I have to stand out here 1,001 years? Fine by me. You're worth the wait. You've been through a lot, haven't you? Must be hard having to tough it out all by your lonesome. Why don't we talk about it and...
Leave me alone!
Sorry, no can do. What sort of gentleman would I be if I left a damsel in distress? Guess I'll just come back later.
Now we're gonna have the two annoying ones in this one, aren't we?
Changed, Kai.
Or maybe
This
not.
war has changed you. You don't care about peace. All you care about is your own twisted cause.
Claude, if you wish to know the truth, then join me. I could tell from our battles how skilled a commander you've become. I'd welcome you with open arms.
You think? Wait, goddammit! Kai!
Am I intruding? My apologies.
Belgar.
This picture's gonna replace the other one I took. Oh, jeez. What's wrong now?
Goodness gracious, I can hardly keep up with these constant calls from headquarters. Sounds like the army is in quite a state of turmoil. They're withdrawing from the Gallian front as we speak.
Squad 7's putting them down.
Ah, yes. I suppose that would be good news for you. To say nothing of Prince Maximilian falling in battle.
Yeah, that's literally... So, Valkyria Chronicles 1 just literally ended.
After writing off Operation Cygnus as a trifle for so long, headquarters must be reeling.
So yeah, literally at the moment, Squad 7 has finished their journey.
They're assembling all the troops they can muster to defend the capital. That must be why they want it back. I assume they'll be recalling the rest of XO as well. The fools. They haven't a clue what creeps ever closer. If only they knew the truth of Operation Cygnus, they'd be throwing everything they have at it.
But their ignorance is our opportunity.
Indeed. I trust you will succeed this time.
Yes, sir.
Now then, about your roles in the coming operation.
Yes, my lord.
Can we just have them not?
I'd have you rest for now. Leave this one to Forsetti.
Yes, less of me seeing them.
You will allow us to rest?
But of course, you two are my trump cards after all. I can't play my hand this early.
Your trump card is Chromaria. Because I can't hurt her. That's why I didn't bother shooting her at all when I could. But those little ones there can go down. And I sure love to hear them whine about it.
You understand, do you not? The role I have given you.
Yes, my lord. We do. We are yours to command.
I'm glad you're taking so well to your calibrations. It'd be a shame to have to retire such valuable resources.
No, it wouldn't.
Thank you, Lord Belgar. Thank you, Lord Belgar.
Well, wolf no more. What's this about?
Hey there, princess. Oh, come on, Fenrir. Don't give me that. You and me, We're one and the same. Loyal knights, sworn to protect our master. That makes us comrades too, right, boy?
I don't recall knighting the likes of you.
Nice view. You come here often? It's nice to have a place to yourself. Growing up, I didn't have anywhere to call home. Sure, I was born into a wealthy house. Problem was, my mother was the maid. Noble indiscretion. Like most bastards, I was neglected, used. One day I'd had enough and I ran away to the slums. It was a real cesspool. A place for the lowest of the low. But at least I was free there. The streets were my true home. I met new people, found friendship, even fell in love. If my mind's in the gutter, it's always gonna be in their gutters. Holding on to that helps me get by. How about you? You got a place like that?
No. If I belong anywhere, it's under the knife.
Goodness.
That lab they want to ship you back to.
Every day was a new experiment. They'd strap electrodes to my head, apply stimuli, and observe how I'd react. Needle piercing, water torture, sleep deprivation.
Oh, God.
Cut me apart, put me back together, slice my brain.
Jesus. Now, there are, 4 of these. The 4th one, cut me apart, basically is about killing you. But she actually is still alive through all of that.
Easy. I get it. You don't have to relive all that.
Imagine having to feel all that.
But that's my true home. I fought so hard to be chosen. But even now, if I fail again, it's back to the lab. For more experiments, more torture. Until my final sunset. Do you finally see? No one can understand my pain. Leave me. I have nothing more to say to you.
Not happening. You think you deserve to be locked up in some loony bin? To hell with them. I'll never let those bastards have you. Right here's where you belong. And that's final.
How dare you? Not in a million years.
Not doing it for you? Huh? My pecs are usually a big hit with the ladies.
You... cur!
Never heard of cur before.
You're right. I was really young. From this day forward, my heart is your home. And yours alone. If you want somewhere to belong, look no further. When you laugh, when you cry, I'll be there. For all of it.
Fenrir, teach this insolent oaf his place.
Come on, boy, we're comrades, remember? Damn it. Think about what I said, Chromaria. You do have a place where you belong!
What a fool.
But it seems you like this fool with that smile of yours.
Chapter 14. Azure Flame.
Azure Flame. Now we'd have to go and help out the other ship. See what the hell's up.
The Centurions received a distress signal. It's from the Cavalier. We've both been making our way to the capital, but they've taken a different route. We have been surrounded by ground troops, requesting immediate assistance. The fact that they broke radio silence to call for help removed all doubt. Their lives are on the line.
An obvious trap. They think it's just a trap?
The Cavalier was attacked about 50 knots from the capital.
That's far enough that we could go around them and continue, while the Cavalier distracts them.
What kind of a man?
Our allies asked for help, and you want to abandon them? The Cavalier's going to sink without us.
Claude, you have to stay calm. You know this is a trap to lure us out. There would be a huge force waiting there for us. They want to take down our ships one by one. Don't let your emotions control you. If we keep moving while the enemy targets them, we can seize our chance.
I can see the logic. Leaving the Cavalier behind to head for the objective would limit the strain on our supplies. But can we really capture the capital with a single ship? One that isn't even running at full parameters? More than anything, can we really just sit by and watch another one of our sister ships fall?
Well,
The Cavalier is between us and the capital. If we charge ahead at full speed, we can rescue them.
Do you really think the Cavalier can hold out, surrounded by that kind of force? Even if they could, it only proves that it's a trap for us.
Ms. Miller, how much engine output do we have available compared to before our breakdown?
Well, the main reactor's still non-functional, so we're relying on the backup engine. We're still operating under a limiter, but if we took it off, I think we could bring it up to 40%. But that would only last us a few hours. I don't know if the engine could take the strain after that.
It might just be enough to make it in time.
Captain, are you seriously thinking of going to help them?
Yes. It's not simply a matter of saving our allies, as Mr. Wallace suggested. We have learned from the loss of the comet. The greatest threat to our mission is the Valkyria herself. And judging from the Cavalier's transmission, I think it's clear she's among their assailants.
So you want us to take advantage of the distraction and attack them from behind?
The enemy will be prepared to intercept, but I imagine it'll be more favorable than facing them head-on.
But sir!
I don't know how, but it appears the enemy can move about freely on the Crystal Sea as well. Even if we let them go, we won't have heard the last of that Valkyria. If we want to win, we'll have to confront and defeat her. The sole objective of the Cygnus fleet is to take the Imperial capital. And to that end, we will defeat the Valkyria. Brian, change course.
Aye, aye, Captain. Hard to starboard. We're heading to rescue the Cavalier at top speed.
Mr. Wallace, I've made my choices based on my own determination. I suggest you do the same. But remember, we're soldiers, not machines. We have to carry out our mission, but that isn't our only purpose. You should always make choices that you won't regret, even if they aren't the right ones. I want you to remember that, no matter what comes to pass. Because lives hang in the balance at our command. And some consequences can never be undone.
Sir!
Engine, full speed ahead.
What? Full speed? We can't even get to half speed.
We're heading to a showdown with the Valkyria. We need all the power we can get.
A showdown? With the ship like this? That's ridiculous!
It only grazed us last time, and that took the whole damn reactor offline. Next time they're gonna sink us.
This is impossible!
Hey, why are you all acting so scared? This could be our chance to finally beat our archenemy and save our friends at the same time, right? I thought real men were supposed to get fired up in times like this.
Hey, you heard her! I thought I had a bunch of engineers in here! This ought to get your blood pumping! We're the best in Edinburgh, and we got the heart of a secret military superweapon in our hands! All right, boys, let's show them what the Centurion can do! Aye, aye!
Let's get started, Andre. Take the limiter off the backup engine.
You trying to kill our backup engine too?
We're the best in Edinburgh, right? If we're that good, we can keep it from overheating.
Can't argue there, Missy. Okay, fellas, we got the fix of a lifetime on our hands. Let's get to it!
Well, one thing I know I forgot to do is I did say I wanted to use Nico a bit more. Because, I mean, also,
Okay, let's...
you know, it's kind of a way to basically just get a little more... It's a bit that if Nico does go down, then it is like... It's basically the chance to just see more Inspire stuff. Well, not Inspire, Last Stand. That's kind of one reason. And that does mean if we never see one, then that means I just got good. Let's see if we got anything at the mess hall before going in and ending the episode.
Guess I'm alone. Well...
Yep, nothing. Well, that's it then.